Alrighty, guys, let's cover how you can sign up 10 people every single week using your Facebook personal profile. So I'm going to be guessing that you have a Facebook profile at the moment. It's an absolute massive social media source. But I believe, guys, on social media, you're either selling or you're being sold. Because right now on Facebook, every third post is an ad. Now, not on top of that, not only is third post an ad, you've got all the different people trying to sell you different stuff with 2-steps and like amazing options they can do on their personal profile. So I want you guys to be the ones selling. I want you guys to be the ones who are making money off your social media profiles so that you can help more people, so that you can make more money. And I know that if you implement this training, it's going to move me one step closer to my mission, which is to coach fitness business owners to collectively coach 1 million people per day to reach their health and fitness goals. So buckle yourselves in. I'm going to download all the best stuff I've learned over 7 years of marketing on my personal profile for you guys. But let's start initially with a story about why I got into this. When I first bought my fitness business, I bought it off a guy named Mark Richardson. Our business was called New Level Personal Training at the time. And when I bought it off Mark, I remember we were sitting in a cafe and I paid $20,000 for the gym from memory, but I only had like $450 in my bank account. So I lived in Sydney. I was like renting a place at the time, just like a room. And I had no money. Right. And I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to run ads. Google was really big at that time. It was a bit bigger than Facebook ads. And I wanted to really grow my business. And what I kind of realized is that I had my mobile phone, I had my email list, I had my ex-members, and I also had my Facebook profile, which had a lot of friends like from school, a lot of people I played footy with. You know, I was a young buck, so I was going out a lot at the time, a lot of people that I connected with in the area. And I realized that it was going to be a really great marketing tool for me to be able to connect with other people to get them to sign up to my gym. But the problem was back then when I was younger, I wasn't using social media as like a tool to be able to grow my business. I was just kind of like posting random stuff. Some of the posts I look back in my Facebook memories are actually like honestly quite embarrassing what I was kind of posting. So once I kind of realized that, I had to change the type of posting I was doing. So I wanted to be seen as an authority. I wanted to be seen as a fitness business owner, someone who's helping people lose weight, transform their bodies and get really amazing results. And I was able to do that. And it was one of the best tools we used in going from 27 members all the way up to 1,200. We always used our social media profiles because it's free to market. It gets you really, really good at your content and you get really, really high quality sales off your Facebook personal profile. So guys, why would you do this though? Why would you implement it? If you want to earn more money, if you want to help more people, and if you want to change the world with me, using your social media profile to be someone who is selling rather than being sold is a really, really, really smart move. Now, the first thing you must do when you want to start selling off your social media profile is actually what we call priming your profile. So you need to make sure your banner's all in alignment, that your profile picture is in alignment. We use a system called Linktree where you can download a couple of resources and things like that. And if you want to see like a nice example of priming your profile, I want you to jump onto my profile, have a look at how I use the banner, how I use the profile image, how I use like the pin post at the top of the feed so that you can get a feel of it. And obviously, guys, I know people like watching this, you guys aren't fitness business coaches, right? You're fitness business owners. But what you're able to do is copy, paste, and edit what I do at the top of my profiles and then implement that within your business. Now, my profiles are working like really nicely at the moment. This year, we averaged 17 sales consultations from my Facebook profile. And that's why I do so many live videos and I do so many posts and I've connected with so many amazing people. Actually, a couple of my business partners who I'm working with at the moment became clients and then they became my business partners off the back of it, which just shows the power of social media and doing this really, really well. To get your 10 sales a week, you actually only need to focus on 3 things. You need to focus on how you grow your account, how you become an authority, and then being able to sell by chat. So with growing your account, it's actually really, really easy because you're able to go into localized groups who like in your local area, like in my my like fitness business, we used to use Northern Beaches Buy Swap Sell a Lot, Manly Living, and we would just go in and would just start to add people from the local area, which felt like a little bit weird for me at the start. I was like, hey, like I'm just adding people that I don't know. But I realized like we run ads to people that don't know us every single day. So I was just kind of like, after a couple of days, I was like, kind of whatever. It didn't really matter. And then we got absolutely massive results off it. Because guys, if you can have 5,000 friends on your Facebook personal profile who are within your local area, or if you're an online trainer within your niche, which you can find from groups, which you can find from like people who have mutual friends with you, this is an absolutely powerhouse way to grow your business. But growing your audience, whilst it's easy, it's just adding 30 people morning, 30 people night, very, very simple from the groups. It only does one part of the job. You're only like 33% of the way there, because you'll end up with like lots of friends, right? But they won't know you, they won't like you, and they won't trust you. And here's where your content really comes into play. Because if you're posting consistently, if they look up to you as an authority, they look to you as someone they can trust, and they like you, you will absolutely dominate off your Facebook personal profile. And let's cover the 3 different types of posts that are really, really common and work really, really well. So firstly, let's cover like getting people to like you. And that's just sharing your story and sharing like video content and connection-based posting. So you want to share about your stories in your life, about your health and fitness, right? You can share connections about maybe you've got some pets, like what you do on weekends with your family, and just increase that likability. Now, guys, this isn't going to be a massive part of your posting content. You only want to do it like once or twice a week at a maximum. But the more that you can share your story, the more powerful it is. So if you remember back within this video about 5 minutes ago, I shared with you a bit about my story about how I purchased a gym off Mark. I had no money. I didn't really know what I was doing. And then I also shared how I went from 27 members to 1,200. So some of you might know me and you might have already known that story. Some of you might not. And we just increase connection and like, right? That know, like, and trust factor. We're kind of ticking that off with the stories and the messaging that we share. Now, trust is a really, really big one, right? No one trusts that their fitness program is going to work. They simply don't, okay? They've done diets in the past. They've done different online programs that haven't worked for them. The trust isn't at an all-time high with fitness professionals across the world at the moment. How you increase your trust is by posting testimonials and case studies that what you do actually work. If you're just starting in the fitness industry and you don't have a ton of testimonials, you can use your own testimonial. So say that old quote, your body's your billboard, right? It doesn't have to be your body today. It can be like what you achieved in the past and things like that. But start to post testimonials, right? You can use Google reviews. You can use like case study videos of jumping on a live video with your clients. You can use before and after photos on your personal profile, which you can't do on paid ads. You can use Star Story Solutions, which is a different type of testimonial post that works really, really well. And then you also want to build out your authority by posting really, really valuable content. And I have like a simple rule because I'm able to review my Facebook personal profile every week. And I always run it through, this kind of metric. Would someone pay $2,000 to be my friend each week? Right? And that means you're going to be posting really, really valuable stuff. You're going to be posting tips on how they reach their goals, on like mindset stuff, on like 2-step posts with really valuable resources. Because so much in social media, and especially someone's personal profile, they only use it about what they can get. They're like, hey, I have this personal profile. I'm going to message everyone. I just want to get leads. When I think of it a little bit differently, right? I want to give more value, right, than anyone else on their personal profile. So then people come to me. If you give more value in the world, right, then your competition, then the people around you, really, really good stuff happens in life, and especially on social media. So I want you to give away as much value as you can. Write really nice posts, do really, really good live videos, give away amazing resources, which we call a 2-step post, where then people comment below and then you can start to interact with them. And the simple framework is, guys, when you do this, you're not going to be perfect the first time of really trying to dominate with your Facebook personal profile with your content. You want to make sure you're reviewing your content each week. It will take you like 10 minutes, and then you're just innovating along the way. Now, the last one is being able to sell by chat. Okay. If you're able to sell by chat, which is just a sales skill, right? There's like a quote, it all goes down in the DMs, right? If you're able to have a basic framework of how you can introduce yourself to someone, which is simply saying, hey, John, thanks so much for connecting. I hope you get some value from my post. but then using Sell by Chat to continue the conversation with those who are engaging with your post, the people who are viewing your Facebook personal profile stories, who are liking and commenting on your posts. If you're able to have a basic framework, which is actually just 6 steps, you're able to turn someone who's a friend of yours on Facebook into a high-paying client very, very simply, very, very efficiently, and you're also able to do it at scale up to those like 10 sales every single week. With Sell by Chat, it is just a basic sales framework. The better that you are at sales, the better you will be at Sell by Chat. Now, when you're using your Sell by Chat frameworks, you want to make sure that you have a script, okay? Just like every sales consultation you're involved in, you should have a sales script, you should have a sales flow. And then you're constantly just innovating that flow along the way to make sure that you're getting the outcomes that you want. Now, within your flow, you firstly want to introduce yourself, then you want to build rapport, then you want to gather their goals, find the gap that they're having, and then offer assistance if you can help them, right? Very, very simple framework that you can follow. And within our inner circle, we've got really, really detailed trainings on what the exact script is. If you want to get it, please just reach out to us at any time. And guys, what success will look like, right? If you start to do this really well, a couple of amazing things will happen. One, you'll start to grow your audience and you'll start to actually help more people without them paying you money because you're posting really, really valuable content. Now, this is something that doesn't pay off today, but it pays off in 30, 60, and 90 days for you. Because if you can help someone before they come in for a consultation, your chances of signing them up absolutely skyrocket, like through the roof, right? Because they already know, like, and trust you. You've already helped them. They're already qualified. And that's why we find leads of our Facebook personal profiles are the very, very highest quality of lead because they've looked through our content and they've followed us for a while. And the biggest byproduct is you're going to grow your fitness business. You're going to start to use social media to sell rather than being sold. But my favorite benefit, and the final one, is you're going to increase your authority and your brand. You're going to be seen by more people, right? When you start to do that, right, and you follow through the flow of growing your account, building authority, and learning how to sell by chat, you're going to reach any of the goals that you want within your fitness business. Now, as a time thing, when you're kind of piecing it together, you don't need to spend any more than like 30 to 60 minutes a day on your marketing plan. Your posting takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Then you've got like chatting to people and building your authority. It doesn't take a massive amount of time. And in life, and especially in marketing, you can choose time or money. Right? You can spend a lot of money on Facebook ads and get, a lot of like volume of leads, but I like to market on omni-channel. So I like you guys to run your Facebook and Instagram ads, also like build your authority on your Facebook personal profile and do many different things so that you build this incredible fitness business. So guys, I hope you got a bit of value from today. If you ever have any questions about building your profile, building your brand, signing more members, using your personal profile, just reach out to me anytime. I'd really, really love to help you guys with it because I've seen the results with my own business. I've seen the results in the 530 inner circle members we're coaching at the moment. I know it works. It does take a little bit of time, but it is so rewarding when you start to increase your brand off your personal profile and sign up more people. It is absolutely incredible. I'm going to leave it over to you guys. I've mapped everything out. Now you've just got to go to work and implement it.